If you've been looking in Riverbend Lakes, you want something that's close to LSU, has at least 4 bedrooms and 3 full bathrooms, and your budget's around $500,000, you're gonna wanna see this. This is in Riverbend Lakes. I'm gonna give you a tour of it today. So just looking down the neighborhood, a lot of people really wanna be in Riverbend Lakes. It's a beautiful subdivision. It's close to LSU. The problem is that not a lot of homes come up in this area. There are 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, around $500,000. This home is absolutely gorgeous. So you have a brick outside, you have a stucco walkway going into it, beautiful landscaping. They did a really nice job. Pine straw around the trees. These are gorgeous. Huge double doors going into it. The brick is just really nicely well kept. Again, the landscaping all around it has been very well maintained. You can see the trees in the front. So this is something you're gonna get in a more established subdivision. Just beautiful scenery as you drive down. It's a quiet street. Really nicely kept homes all the way around. So again, this is $500,000, 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths. And as we get into it, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel. That way you can be notified as we tour more homes. I tour homes every week, so that way you can check them out before making a drive out here. So one of the first things you're gonna notice when you walk in is just how tall the ceilings are in here. You're gonna see a nice triple crown molding, updated light fixtures, beautiful walk-in area. The wood floors, so you can tell that these are very nice hardwood floors that were refinished. Very nice shine on them. This is not something you're gonna see very often. So this is a flex space off the kitchen. This is where you would normally have a dining room table because you have your lower pendant light. A nice window looking out for some natural light. Again, beautiful triple crown molding. Look at that. High ceilings. It makes the space feel so much bigger. All right, so as we walk from the entryway into the main living area, you see these 3 big windows here, providing plenty of natural light. And as you just round the corner, you have plenty of built-in storage along your entertainment center. Plenty of storage there by your mantle. Fireplace. So this is a really nice tile fireplace. And that's real ash, in case you're wondering. So if you want a real fireplace, something you can actually burn some firewood in, this would be a beautiful home for you. Again, I can't get over how nice these floors are. This is a really expensive refinish to do on a floor like this, so to have it already done is a really nice feature. So as we come off the living room, we go into the kitchen. Again, we have our dining area right next to us. All right, so as we go into the kitchen, you're gonna see plenty of cabinet space, plenty of countertop space, beautifully redone granite countertops. We have a nice Frigidaire gallery fridge, Maytag dishwasher, KitchenAid oven, and a gas stove, right? Can't tell you how many people I see on a gas stove like that. There's nothing like cooking on gas. Nice tile backsplash, Frigidaire gallery oven. So we have some higher end appliances, built-in microwave, cabinetry. I'm telling you, these countertops are gorgeous. Nice stainless steel sink, oversized. Beautiful view from the sink. Just looking from the kitchen, you have so much space that you can entertain from here, right? So you have this kitchen area, you can have bar stools right here, right? So you can eat breakfast at the countertop. If you want to have a little like breakfast table over here, but of course you have your living and then your formal dining over there. Some little bookshelves for cookbooks. And so, moving on in here, we have our driveway access, utility closet, washer, dryer, breaker box. All right, and then we transition to this back area. So here is your full bathroom for this back bedroom and for guests, right? So you have guests, you're entertaining in the kitchen. They can come and use this bathroom. And then this back bedroom has a little bit of privacy in this back corner, right? So this borders up next to the driveway in the backyard. Plenty of closet space. And you'll notice the floors have all been redone in the bedrooms. Still have some crown molding. It's a nice touch for the bedrooms. So moving from the living spaces to the bedroom spaces. So first we're going to look at the 2 guest bedrooms on this side of the house. So this would be the front bedroom facing the road. Again, new floors. Light fixture seems to be in good shape. Nice crown molding. Nice size closet. You have double bars. Plenty of hanging space, and then some shelving up here. And then you have the shared bathroom, right? So you have single vanity, huge mirror, and then again, this is a full bathroom. So this will be for these back 2 bedrooms. Plenty of storage. I like little baskets, keeps things organized. Huge mirror. All right, so we walk back into the hallway, little pendant light, hallway storage. Now this room, you can tell they have it set up as an office, right? So if you do only need a 3-bed, 2-bath, but you'd like to have maybe an office space and an extra bathroom for entertaining, this would be a great fit for you, right? So this bedroom is kind of off the main living space, right? You're not at the very front, so it's not going to be as noisy. You still have a closet for storage, so if you wanted this to be a bedroom, you could, or if you wanted to make this an office, this would be a little bit quieter, being off the main living spaces. All right, so we walk back from these 2 bedrooms. We go through the living room. So off the living room, there's this kind of little buffer zone. Again, beautiful floors. You could have a little sitting area or a little artwork. And then this leads into the master bedroom. All right, so there's a little buffer zone, which is nice. Again, we see they redid the floors in here. Very nicely redone, it's very light. So this master bedroom feels very open. You have these beautiful bay windows. You have can light to provide some extra light. New ceiling fan. And you can tell this is a really big space, right? So this queen size bed barely fills up the room. So you could easily fit a king size bed in here. And just look at that view. So this is from, could be your master bedroom view, right? I'm gonna take out a walk in the backyard, but just to give you a little sneak peek, this is what your view would look like every morning, right? So you could set up a little sitting area if you wanted to put some chairs, maybe a little end table to have your morning coffee, and just look in that backyard. So of course we got to check out the master bathroom. Very spacious, dual vanities of course, lots of mirrors, lots of light. Countertops, top floor, easy to clean. Shower, soaker tub, toilet, and then everyone wants to see what the master closet looks like. Plenty of hanging room, along with some shelving, more hanging in the back, more shelving, and they even have a pegboard. So this way, if you wanted to hang either ties, jewelry, necklaces, whatever, pegboard makes it really easy to keep it organized. Nice master closet. All right, so as we walk back from the master bedroom, We're gonna go back through the buffer zone here. All right, so now I'm gonna take you to the backyard. So this is one of the highlights of this property. This is really well done. You're not gonna find this on hardly any properties. This is something that the owner did. This is beautifully done. All right, so as soon as you walk out, ceiling fan, all concrete, plenty of room to entertain. You also have gutters, so this is gonna save your concrete. Also makes it a little bit nicer if you do want to sit outside while it's raining. And then the highlight, backyard. Right, so just try to walk through here. We have a really well done walking path. It's nicely landscaped the entire way. Right, we have pine shrub on both sides, plants. This has been very well manicured. So just kind of give you an overview of it, let you look through that. I mean, look at this. You can tell they really cared about taking care of their backyard. Beautiful walking path. Flowers. So we see the back here, they have a whole home generator. Very nice. That's something you don't appreciate till you lose power. I mean, just the walking path back here is so nice. You can tell they really cared about what they were doing. And wraps all the way around to the driveway. And so we open this up. So looking around the rest of the exterior. So this is your covered parking. Easily fit 2 vehicles here. So if you have an oversized truck or bigger vehicles, there's Tahoe, Escalade, easy to fit here. Again, really nice landscaping they've done on the side. They've kept it up very well. They've cleaned it, they kept the shrubs cut. For around $525,000, 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths, right here in Riverbend Lakes. This one is hard to beat. If you're interested in it, please reach out and give us a call, just text, or if you're just interested in finding something in the area, we'd love to work with you.